Hello everyone, it's Dr. Kara Davies, co-director at Stewart Home and School. I'm excited to tell you about this 4-part series that we'll be bringing you over the next couple of weeks. We're going to dig into our academic program, school program, all of the different trips that happen and activities that take place over the summer so that you can know a little bit more about what your student is taking part in here at Stewart Home and School. Today's episode is going to focus on academics. And it's brought to you by Amy Ballinger, Mary Shouse, and Michael Ghant. We hope you enjoyed today's show.
Welcome to part 1 of our 4-part school series. I am Michael Ghant, the department head of the Elective department. And to my left...
Hi, I'm Amy Ballinger, and I'm the department head for our pre-academic department.
And to my right...
I am Mary Shouse, and I'm department head for the academic department.
Here at Stewart Home and School, we believe in lifelong learning. So with this first part series, we would like to share with you some of the wonderful things that are going on in the classrooms. From the elective classes, for the people that don't know, we have 7 elective classes that consist of equine, social skills, fine arts, fitness, PE, art, and music. Some of the things that are going on, I know in the fitness center, our students are working hard to stay in shape. The art department, they are working diligently every day, putting together special projects, getting ready for our family weekend. You will be able to see their wonderful artwork on display and for sale. And our PE class, I know our PE teacher, he believes in stimulating the students' minds as well as the bodies. So within that class, I know that they do a lot of stretches and team building activities. Within our equine program, our students, they love to go down and ride the horses, and they find that it's very therapeutic for them. In our fine arts class, they're taking old water bottles, cutting them up and shaping them into shapes of flowers and painting them. They're such a beautiful sight. In our social skills class, which is very important, the students are learning about expressing themselves, the emotions and feelings, and also they're learning about respecting others' emotions and feelings. In the music class, some of the classes are learning about the different genres of music, the different musical instruments. One of the classes in particular, they will learn about musical instruments from Asia. The other music classes, we're looking at a more therapeutic route. We're talking about how music make you feel, the feeling you get when you hear certain kind of music. The chorus, they're growing every day. They're enjoying learning new music and just excited to get ready to perform out in our community. Now, I'd like to turn it over to Miss Amy.
Thanks, Michael. It's always great to hear what everybody's doing in other classes. My students come in and tell me what everybody's doing all the time, and it's great to hear your perspective on it as well. Over in the pre-academic department, we're doing lots of great things. We have 6 classes within that department. One of our classes kind of has some academic classes as well as pre-academic classes, so that always makes for a lot of fun because we get to see a lot of different students throughout our times in classes. In our pre-academic computer lab class, she works with Vision Pro, which is a program that everyone can use together as a group, and then they can veer off by themselves, which is really exciting to go in and watch when someone, as they all work as a team and then go and work individually. It's always fun to watch them in there. And I think in the summer, she's looking forward to doing a new animated book online tour and doing a workbook called Summer Bridge Activities. So I think that's going to be a really great fit for that group. And communication skills, Miss Michelle Penrod's class, they work on basic skills in communications. They work on following directions, comprehension, and also cover some life skills in those classes, which is, I think everybody across the board, we all kind of work on those life skills
I
too
agree.
when needed. Our pre-academic health and wellness class in Miss Megan's group, she does a mix of hands-on activities as well as group activities. They do a great job going over their self-help skills like showering, washing their hands, toileting, different things like that, basic hygiene skills. They also go over emotions, senses, family skills, even going to the doctor. She has a really great lesson that she does when somebody might have a little bit of a fear of going to the doctor, which is some of our students, really do have that anxiety when it goes to that. So she touches on that. And they work on a lot of extra attention venues in her class. If somebody needs help, like maybe learning how to put their belt on or how to put gloves on the right way, or even putting on their clothes the right way or their shoes on the right feet. She works on those kind of skills too, like your left and your right, putting on your shoes. That's something, as I'm 55 and I have done that since I had to put on a cast. So that, Megan, kudos to you. It worked out to help me too. Miss Rachel up in our activity center up at Redmond Hall, they do lots of painting, puzzles, group activities. They get to enjoy some special treats throughout the day. They have coffee time every morning. They have a great gazebo out there that they can utilize during the spring and summer. That's really just a fun thing to go and see everybody just kind of hanging out and enjoying the sunshine. In my class in early learning, we focus on building on what the students have. Megan had mentioned that before to me about building on where somebody kind of comes into us, and we just build on that. So that's what I try to do in my class as well. I work on literacy and math activities, fine motor skills. I use lots of music and the smart board to do gross activity and gross motor skills activities. We do large movement songs and things like that. I also use the courtyard outside my classroom when the weather is fitting to be able to do some bigger activities. And we do lots of small groups and one-on-one activities in the summer, especially because when students are in trips and things like that and our classes are a little smaller, that gives us a really good time to have some one-on-one time or small group activities with our students, and we really enjoy that. And also our vocational and life skills teacher, Trey, he is a kind of like a fall off of Jennifer Johnson's vocational skills class, and he works with the students learning how to do different tasks that might be able to help them have more confidence to maybe have a job on the dorm or in a classroom maybe at some time. Learning how to like clean the windows, clean tables, take out the trash, just kind of maybe even having a daily job of doing something, but just to give them a little bit more confidence, and also add to their social skills part, which is maybe go ask a teacher for something or go take a note to the teacher or to a different part of campus that they might not be super comfortable doing, and do an activity like that. So I'm just proud of all of our teachers. Oh, and now I'm going to turn it over to Miss Mary Shouse.
Thanks, Amy. So some of our classes have both pre-academic classes and academic classes, so we're always in close communication about what we're doing. Now, speaking of what we're doing, if you were to ask our fabulous science teacher, Ashley Goodpaster, what they're doing in there, she'd tell you she's blowing stuff up and getting her hands dirty. But in fact, along with that, they've been studying plants this spring, learning about the parts and importance of plants, about how bees are important to our ecosystem, and they planted seeds and now they're watching the growth of those plants. Our wonderful new math teacher, Mr. Mark Stewart, is bringing the fun to math. No joke, I've had students say that they're having more fun in math class than they've ever had before. They're learning sequences and doing logic problems, and that gives them the skills that they can use to learn mathematics. In instructional independence, Jen is teaching a classroom-centered life skills class where students can learn everything from budgeting and money management to how to tie their shoes. Additionally, this is where our journalism program is, and if you've never gotten to see our students' news report, they do a fabulous job giving the news, the sports, the weather. They're better at that than we are at this.
Yes.
Yeah, you're missing out if you haven't seen them.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It gives them confidence and keeps them abreast of what's happening in the school at the same time. In social studies, we've been studying ancient history. What did people wear? How did they think? What did they eat? How are they different from how we are today, and how are they the same? In reading, Margaret Christmas is covering everything from Shakespeare to Peter Rabbit. They learn spelling, handwriting, reading comprehension, and creative writing along the way. In language arts, Rachel Ray is helping students develop the skills they need to express themselves more clearly and make themselves heard. In computer class, Kyla is helping students practice internet skills, doing research, document typing, printing, emailing, even coding. Lastly, in health and wellness, Carla Phillips is teaching students about the human body, the systems involved, and how to keep them healthy, but she also teaches emotions, how to understand your emotions, how to help read others' emotions, which is an important skill for our students to have.
Well, thank you, Mary. That was great to hear about the academic department as well as the pre-academic department. One thing in particular that comes to mind is when you did your lesson on ancient China, and I did a music lesson about Asia, the musical instruments, and how the class that I did that with, in particular that you had, it went great together. The students came to my class and was talking about, some different things there, and I was able to just tie that in with the different musical instruments. It just goes to show that as a team, no matter what department, no matter what class, we work together and we bounce ideas off of each other, and it's
so it's great and exciting to hear what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
And through the eyes of the students,
yeah,
what everybody's doing in each class. That's always great to hear. So we thank you for spending a little bit of time with us and learning about the academic department and our pre-academic department and our electives department. And just so you know, we're having a lot of fun here without you all the time. So we just love for you to come by and see us when you're on campus and let us show you what we're doing. See you the next time.
Bye.